the album cover for the 2009 version of the album was done by Alexandra Buck, who has worked with lots of kind of gothic metal, symphonic metal bands, and she's well renowned for that. The piece wasn't done for us, it was an already existing piece called Morning Palace, which is a reference to the Doomburger song, I'm sure. And I really loved it straight away, so we got in contact with her and said, can we use this for the artwork for the album? And she initially tried a few things, like adding the band name and the album title on, and it just didn't sit right with me, even though I'm someone that does like band logos and stuff on front covers in general, but sometimes, like with lots of Opeth albums for example, it looks much better without the band name on there. It's just more like a piece of art. For this new version of the album, I didn't want to use the original artwork because this is almost like a new album in itself. It's got a lot of the same themes, like the same colour scheme I based off of the original album cover, but it's got the Bideford link, it's got the Bideford emblem of the ship on a coin at the bottom of the ocean, and shows that passing of time, this nautical theme of the album. Lots of 3/4 in the instrumentals to evoke that kind of sea kind of vibe, and there's lots of references to metaphorical and real oceans, seas, rivers throughout it. A friend of mine designed the font for A Dark Desire right at the beginning of when we were working on it, and at the time I didn't know really how I was going to digitize it to be used on the album, so it never got used, but it was a really cool kind of medieval style font, and I still had it after all these years. And finally now the technology is quite easy to create your own fonts online, to scan in an image and like crop the letters and easily make them into a unique font. So that's what I did for the album title on the front cover. That's a font specifically designed for us for this album. Around the back of this is where the back cover of the original A Dark Desire album photo was taken. There you go. Yeah. This area, of course, featured in Eyes Like Autumn as well in the video. I think at this point most places in Bideford have been used in one of our videos.